we're here with Monarch. What did you play today?
I played black green Hoeanna Kyte.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was gonna give me the best chance of winning or just topping in general.
Yeah.
Uh, and this is pretty much like almost the same deck that Phil, Vinny, and me played last weekend.
Yeah.
So I'll just start off through devourment. It's too good not to play. Helps you get to the late game. One allurement. I put the other one in the side deck. It just wasn't that good against like most of the matchups. Two guard hounds. Really good card actually. It came up like every time where I needed to like stop an attacker, block the other attack,
Why did you
and they
play
could
three?
answer. Because it's like not the best card in the late game against like the slower decks. Like it's really good against the aggressive decks, and like it's okay against the slower decks. So I just didn't think I needed to play three. Three avarice, of course. Pitch your hand. That's what I want to do all game.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's soul transfer. It's just a 2-for-1. I get rid of your creature. I bring back my Sophia if you demon died it, or just Watchwoman, whatever I need. Cloudhawk, you know. To miasma, just harder removal. Again, I get 2-for-1 for one of your cards, two of your guys. Really good against the black cards, like on turn 4. They're just going to try to summon a dude, burn 2 of your creatures. Or like even against the aggro decks, just burn 2 of their cards.
Yeah.
The one indolence. This was supposed to be for Juggernaut, but it just came up like in other matchups where like I needed to compete for the board. And this is just, all right, swing at your biggest threat. Swing at your other guys if they can't answer it. So it was just like really good overall. This is another card I played. Try to out Juggernaut if I ever manage to like miasma their low drops, and then just summon this to kill it.
Mm-hmm. Does that get rid of Juggernaut?
Yeah, it'll just pop it if there's like their last creature on the board.
Okay.
Uh, Two Vengeance. So I didn't have Demon Eye, so I chose to play the Vengeance. Kind of pretty much the same thing. Like you do have to have 2 golems in order to pop 2 cards, but like it also just beats over Juggernaut, which is like what I was scared of the most. But I didn't play any blue, surprisingly.
Okay.
Then it's Returning Shadow. So this like got like different cards, but it was mainly like to grab back Sophia. I thought it was gonna be for that mainly, but it came up where I got like Watchwoman for games sometimes, or like I got back my avarices, indolences. You know, it was just like really good for whatever scenario I needed it. It came up. Then obviously the 3 Yami. Let me rip your hand with avarice, or let me get back to Rudy, because that's usually what it comes down to, like in a mirror match for the black green, like who can abuse Rudy the most.
Okay.
And 3 laboratory. It's broken. The only reason like I almost won the mirror match against my opponent. I opened up 2, he opened up none. So snap. The 2 dust strike. I was gonna play 3, but I only played 2. It was mainly like for when they wanted to bounce back their Sophia with the kite. But like overall, like against the aggro decks, it's not the worst card because I don't play the late poison.
Yeah.
So sometimes it'll get there, or like even against Watchwoman, not the worst. And then 2 poisonous strike. This was like for the aggro decks because I thought there was gonna be a lot of aggro. So pop the creature, get rid of the card in hand,
Yeah.
start coming back from the deficit.
So it was like a 2-for-1?
Yeah, another 2-for-1. And then the other black tech, the greatest heist. So it's like comes up against blue where you take away their Miyu if they don't have the card that puts it back to the top of their deck. Or in the mirror match, you can take away their Yamis, so then I can play their Yamis now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really good. Or like even take away the Rudy or Sophia, that way they can't get it back.
So wait, what does it do again?
Oh, so it's X plus 1. So X is for every Dark Tower that's destroyed. I get to remove a card.
Yeah.
So by itself, it just removes 1 card. If we have both towers destroyed, then it's 3 cards.
Okay.
So it's like really good. And then it's just an augment. And then the green was Royal Reflection, like super broken. I actually lost to Valentino because of this. I went to pop his War Room and then he Reflection popped my laboratory. And then it's just like really good. So like whenever they Corona Shard, I just activate this, pop one of your dudes.
Okay.
2 Kazi. So it was going to be 3 Kazi, but I ended up putting the Royal Reflection over the 3rd Kazi, and then just put it to the sideboard, the 3rd one. 2 Cloudhawk. I had for some reason only 1, but I think it's because I didn't have another one. But I put the 2 in, it's good all around. Then 2 Garga. I don't have Nenatsu, but honestly I just had this regardless because I went out Juggernaut. Like, Juggernaut just shit on me last week, so I had to get in there.
Yeah, man. So why not 3?
I think 3 would just be too excessive. I think the 2 would be fine. Plus, like, the Cloudhawk's really good against, like, all the other creatures, too.
Yeah.
And I needed the Kazes just so I wouldn't die. Like, sometimes it came down to, like, all right, I have all my powers cracked, but I could Kaze your creature and now I don't die. And then the Royal Reflection was just, like, really good all around this whole week. So, for that. And then, obviously, Sophia, the God card. The statue, the Argent Tower.
Yep.
It was just to get back mainly Devourment, but also got back like Sophias and Gargas and stuff like that. But it was mainly for Devourment, just so I could survive to the late game since I play so many good late game cards. And then the Rudy, no explanation. And then the 2 Watch ones, so I can try to kill you.
Okay.
And then honestly, my sideboard was trash. So I played this. I regret it super bad. Would never side this again. Totally Poison. For the decks that don't have Zephyr Crystal, just 1 mana answer. And then Catastrophe Demon. I thought it was going to be good against the Liam Kyte deck. It was okay. It stuck for a little bit, and then it made him play awkwardly, so not the worst.
What would you side in for the Catastrophe? Like, what would you take out for the main?
From the main deck? Let's see. So depending on the matchup, like if I feel like this isn't good enough, I could take this out. Or like if I don't think the Poison Strikes are gonna be like good enough, I'll take one of the Poison Strikes. I'll just put in the Catastrophe.
Okay.
Harbinger, just in case game 2, I just want to have more life than my opponent. Didn't come up, but it's also like, how are you gonna get around it?
Yeah.
The 3rd Kaze. Another Lormet, just for the low to the ground decks. But honestly, I never even sided it. I don't know. Like against the mirror match, you don't want it. They're just gonna lab the guy you're trying to take. The tower, it was just 20k for the aggro decks. I just want to have more health. The effect is that it brings back like a guy from the drop. They're probably gonna play around it. It's just for more health. Tafiel, I never brought it in. Another answer to Juggernaut.
Why is not foil?
Bro, I'm not nice. I can't pull these hollow cards. This for the Kyte deck, but honestly, I don't even know if I need this though. Like, I'm not gonna play this in the mirror match, and in the Kyte deck, like, you want to just get rid of Warm, but if they're smart, they're not like gonna play into like that.
The Liam decks?
Yeah. My bad. And then the last one was another Arrogance to try to get around Juggernaut, but again, I didn't play any Juggernaut decks, and then Standard. But pretty much it. Thank you guys. Shout out to Phil, Nori, Vinny, obviously. They put me on. And then shout out to the DBS chat. Fuck you, Rob. And that's it, pretty much.
Are you going to go to any major events?
Any major events?
Like, you going to go to Orlando or Columbus?
I got to think about it. I'm not sure yet.
All right.
But hopefully, I top one of those if I do go.
What, top 4 is not good enough for you, I guess, right?
No, bro. I suck, bro.
Top 4 region is not good enough?
No. I'm pretty bad at this game.
All right. See you then.
See you guys.